I think one of the key competency that whether it's an HR professional or any professional, I would say, is to stay relevant or sometimes even ahead of the times. See, HR is very beautifully, somebody had put it, is the engine of the organization. Okay. It basically runs the organization and drives a lot of things that kind of keeps the organization going internally. And on the other side, a lot of them also considers it as a support function. It's not a revenue generating function, right? So it's how you look at this function now. Do you want to look at it as the engine, or you just want to look at it as something that is just supporting the organization by way of just providing the basics? I have always really looked at it as the former, which is the engine of the organization. And once your lens changes there, then you always have to be ahead of the times, always have to be relevant for what you are, bringing it on the table. The other thing that I would say that people should really be very, very focused on, or should not really, shy away from doing, is expressing themselves and being honest about things, being very fearless. A lot of times, and we are coming from generations of this mindset that HR is this yes sir function. If you're not really aligning with the business all the time, you are not going to succeed in the organization. So just go with what the business is telling you. I beg to differ that. Of course, if the business is telling you the right thing to your, sense, then go ahead. But otherwise, HR should have that pragmatic lens of also bringing in the other side of the story to the business. Sometimes they are very business focused and they're not thinking from the people side. The job of the HR function or the competency that you are bringing in here is to marry both. And that is something that you will only be able to do if you're fearless, if you're very convinced, if you're foolproof, if whatever you are, recommending or bringing onto the table is well researched, with great insights. So I think do your homework very well, be fearless, and hold your ground. I think that's just what I would say is that a great HR professional should be able to do, and not really always just work in a comfort zone or align, to business needs.